You've heard me say in other videos that your body is your biggest business asset. However, the path to keep this very body healthy tends to be a burden to self-employed professionals because you're already so requested from all sides. In my practice, I hear a lot of, I don't have time for it. I just don't want to lose momentum. I don't want to stop. It's going to waste my time. Is this you, by the way? If so, by the end of this video, I'm going to reintroduce you to the concept of self-care in a way that makes it sustainable forever. Hi, my name is Bianca. I mentor small business owners and I'm specialized in productivity. If that's something you want to learn more about, you should subscribe and stick around. If you find yourself not wanting to break away from the endless stream of to-dos for something like taking care of yourself, know that being busy gives us a false sense of productivity. Think about a lumberjack that never stops to sharpen their axe. Sure, they keep going and they dedicate 100% of their wake hours to lumbering, but their tool is getting dull. They're actually making things harder for themselves. I get it how we procrastinate these things because we hear things like, you know, you gotta have your balanced meals and you gotta meditate to still the mind. You also gotta have deep restorative sleep every night. And don't forget to exercise, preferably under some sunlight. I get it, it's so much. This isn't a small ask. But there are indeed 4 pillars to health: sleep, silence, movement, and nutrition. I'll go over each one just a little bit before I tell you which one I consider to be the one habit that solves 99% of your problems and improve everything else like a domino effect. Let's start with sleep. To produce melatonin, the hormone that helps you have deep restorative sleep, we need to reduce the screen stimulation in the evenings, like screen-free activities before bed. And pick something you truly enjoy, something you'd actually look forward to, like playing an instrument, reading, writing, dancing, organizing a drawer, or taking a relaxing shower. Anything that's screenless will help you wind down naturally. And if your head hits the pillow and it's racing, write it all down. What's worrying you? What's spinning in your mind? Put it onto paper. Your mind will register it as saved and you can loosen its tight grip. Next up, silence. And yes, by silence, I mean silencing the mind. Meditation is a popular choice, but meditation is hard. I always tell my clients, you don't have to start off meditating, but you can start off breathing. Breathing consciously. Conscious breathing activates the parasympathetic system that actually calms you down by lowering your heart rate and your blood pressure. As your body calms down, so does your mind. Think about it. If we use caveman logic, if we're having really deep breaths, it means there's no lion chasing us. So we calm down. So here's a tip. Make a full breath last 10 seconds. So inhale and exhale completely within 10 seconds or more. Do that 5 times. It only takes about a minute. That's a great place to start. Now let's talk nutrition. If the meals are a challenge for you, what's the root of it? Do you lack some support at home? Do you need to gain some more knowledge or ideas? Are you just not willing to deal with it and prefer to hire some help? Get specific about what the issue is and talk to others. You'll get ideas and support. Okay, I whizzed by those first 3 because I really want to focus on one. As the video title says, the one habit, and that is movement. I encourage you to go all in here, because physical activity is the only one with the power to trigger all of the others. If you invest time, attention, and maybe money, it'll be the most strategic way to just create a domino effect on the other areas as well. Think about it. Movement improves sleep. You burn energy, your body naturally is gonna wanna conk out. Movement impacts your food choices. I'll give you a personal example. On the days I do yoga before my breakfast, I find myself more willing to spend time preparing a healthier meal. And I notice on the days that I skip yoga before breakfast, I tend to go straight to convenience, usually choosing what's ultra processed. So I learned that after I move my body, I want to nourish it afterwards. Movement also calms your mind, because when you stop to move your body, you break the reactive cycle of responding to the very next thing. When you exercise, you're doing something that only you can do for yourself, and you needed some willpower to carve out that time. And this time, as little as it is, gives your mind a breath of fresh air. So, let's dig deeper. Find a physical activity you can fall in love with. It doesn't have to be the usual suspects. You know, walking, jogging, running, the gym, unless you genuinely like those. What makes the difference long term is how much you enjoy it. Explore what moves you. Here's some ideas. You don't like the gym? Try a sport. And then ask yourself, do you like working solo? Do you like a team? A solo sport would be something like tennis, and a group sport would be something like volleyball. Do you live near a lake or the ocean? Why not trying kayaking or surfing or plainly swimming? How about martial arts, tai chi, rock climbing? Pilates is a popular choice for people who want to build muscle but they don't like the gym ambient. Plus, it feels like having a personal trainer. And it's pretty good for flexibility as well. For me, for example, I'm not really a fan of walking or running. It's not for me. But when I think of rollerblading, it completely turns my frown into a smile. When I think of dancing, yes, I'm all for it. And maybe you're thinking, well, I love ballet, but it's not as high intensity as my goals need it to be. And for you, maybe something like bar class would really interest you because it's ballet-inspired strength training. So, guaranteed sweats there. People don't stop innovating in this field. Here's an interesting personal experience. The gym is not a super driver for me. However, I started noticing that for me to perform better at dance, I need the gym. And this simple notion just clicked something in me. And it gives the gym a whole nother purpose. Like, I'm happy to go there for my strength training because I know it shows in my dance. So there's some reframing there. Like, the gym is not the end, it's a means to an end. So that helped me. Some other options. There's biking, parkour, ice skating, CrossFit. Get creative. Let's share some ideas in the comments to inspire each other. Ask yourself, what's the kind of movement I can't live without? This is the level of passion you want. And if you don't know, you just haven't found it yet. For me, I have 3 things. I do dance, which I can't live without because music moves me. Yoga, because without it, my back doesn't function. And the gym, to build strength so I can perform better at dance and at yoga. That's my motivation. That's my strategy for longevity. What's gonna be yours? And here's a fun idea. Schedule 1 free trial class every month. That way you test new activities and maybe discover new passions. And probably use muscles you didn't know existed. That's the fun part. Remember, we were born with 2 pedals, accelerator and brake. Both have to work, or else burnout will pull the emergency brake for you. So, I hope I have given you some solid ideas. So while you get your workout in and solve 99% of your problems, check this video on how to protect your focus when you are sitting down to work or study. Thank you so much, and I'll see you around. Oh, to the concept of self-concept. Blah, 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 blah.